So hello, my name is Keith Baraka Uma, student number 2607514, and our group is called Project Power. And in this group, we decided to do our project, which is called Impact Loop UK. So to begin with, Impact Loop UK is a community impact platform where the idea is to connect students and learners with short community missions where they can use their own skills, pledged hours, and build portfolio evidence from real community work. Thank you. So I'm going to introduce everyone, and then they can be able to say what they did or what they were able to contribute to the group. So we can start with Kwame, please. Thank you.
Yeah, hello. My name is Kwame Guama, student number 2241568, and I'm the security consultant of Project Power. So basically, my role was to make sure we protected our data and leaks and ensure that the events of Impact Loop UK were secure, genuine, and ethical as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kwame. So next one we have Paul, please. You're muted. Sorry, Paul.
Sorry about that. My name is Umbachu Paul Bernard, and student number 2400818, and I'm the business analyst of this project. The business need behind the project is what students often need in practical experience. Why community organizations need support with the things like digital skills, sustainability, employability, and local engagement. Impact Loop help both sides by creating a simple platform where missions can be listed, joined, and tracked. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Paul. So to begin with, I was the software developer and the database analyst. So I'll be taking you through the project on behalf of the group. So to begin with, we have our code, basically what we did to be able to come up with the applications together with the connections with the database. And on the database side, we use PHP and XAMPP, which you can see they're opened right here, which is my SQL workbench, which is already open so that it can allow us to access the database. So this is our code. And from our code, you can see we have the index.php, join PHP, login PHP, logout PHP, mission PHP. And from the admin side, you can see we have the applications PHP. We have the dashboard, missions, navigation, support, users. And again, we also have from the client side, we have assets, which are basically the style.css, which we use to style our homepage and the landing page and the various basic pages. Then we have the dashboard.php, which is available on the client side, together with some of the things which are mentioned on the admin side. Basically, since the admin is the main controller, they have more things to do than the client side. Yeah. So to begin with, we can move into our web page. And from our web page, you can see it's connected to the local host 127.0.0.808. And this is our landing page. And from our landing page, you can see we have home, mission, support, and login. So to begin with, we can start with sign in, which is basically to log in to our website. And then from that, you can get to see our website here. So that's the, so to begin with, let's start with the client side. So this is the client side. So we can log into the client and there's the login details are seeded on the landing page where you can be able to see. Since I've already saved them on my laptop, I'll log in directly. And then this should be able to take us to the client side. Sorry, I don't know why it's taking long. Yeah, and then from the client side, we are able to see the missions, the support, mission support, and the logout as well. home page is here as well. I don't know why it's taking long, but yeah, basically, so this is the client side. It's not fully coded to be a fully presentable website, but we've done everything that is required on the Sprinter one. And then this is the missions side. From the missions, you're able to see the various missions present for application for students. And then we are able to see the support. This is if you want to contact the admin in case of an issue. And then there's my impact, which is basically the missions I've taken. And then there's the logout page. So directly we'll go to the missions. So home, you can go to the missions, and then we can select a mission and try apply for one mission. And then from this, you can see we did not use basically a real photo since the website should not be fully complete. But from this, we are able to see that it's fully described the mission that you've selected. We can see the date, the location, the hours, and the spaces available. So we can go for join this mission, and we see how the application goes. Yeah, so from this mission, I'll try use different names. Let's use a different name like since we've not used it, since we've used most of our names during the testing, we can try mix up. Let's say Paul Guama. Yeah. And then we can use the email address pg@gmail.com. And then we can choose the hours we need to do. Maybe let's say we are open for 8 hours. And then we can choose our motivation, which made us choose this mission. This is to be able to help the society understand more about IT. And then we can submit our application. So once we've submitted our application, it is the work for the admin now to go and accept our application. Since that is done and we've seen all the pages, we can come to support. Support, we can use the same name we used, Paul Goma, email address pg@gmail.com. Subject, we can say confirm my booking. And then this is just an example. We can write a message. I made a booking which is not yet confirmed. And then I can send support request. So after that, we are basically done with the client side, as you can see. And then we'll have to log out from the client side, which then we are able to log out to the admin side. So since I don't have the admin password saved, I'm gonna have to copy paste it real quick. So this is the admin email address. And this is the admin password. I use them to log in. And then I have to wait for it to log in. Yeah, and once we've logged in, we are able to see the various missions, the various applications that have been made. And through this, we are able to as an admin, through this, you're able to decide whether to accept the application or decline the application, and you're able to see the support. Sorry, from here we have the dashboard. From here we have the missions, the various missions added. And from the admin side, you're able to add a new mission directly where you don't need to go through the database side. You can just come here, add the mission if you have any new upcoming mission. And from the applications, you're able to see the various applications made. And from this, you can see our recent application, which is the Paul Guama, 8 hours. to be able to help the society understand more about IT. We basically done this right now, and as you can see, it's very visible from our side. And then we have the support as well. From the support, we're able to see, again, the one we used, Paul Goma. And then we can check the subject we used, confirming my booking, and the message, I made a booking, which is not yet confirmed. So since it's not fully integrated again, we've not put a place where the admin is able to accept or decline an application or support, which should be integrated when this website is improved. Yeah, and then we have basically the various users available. This is basically the two users we're using right now, which is the admin and the client. But again, through more integration, we're able to put a place where the admin can be able to introduce or include a new user where possible. So after that is done, we have the logout as well, or we have the dashboard. Basically, the dashboard shows you basically everything, or more so the short forms of everything that we've spoken about, the recent applications and the support queue, which are the basic things the admin requires. And after that, you can log out. But more so, we are able to check is our database. Yeah, we need to update it. So mostly we need to check our database, and from our database, you can see the applications present. And from the applications present, we are able to see our latest application, which is Paul Guama. Yeah. So you can see submitted and the time submitted as well. So you can see this is the most recent application we've made. And from that, we are able to see we have the missions as well. These are the 4 different missions available, but through the database again, you're able to add a mission if you need to add a new mission. And we have the support requests. And from the support request again, you're able to see the Paul Guama support request, which is already open. And again, you're able to see the users where you can add or delete a user directly through the database. Yeah, so personally, I think that's all about our project. And maybe if either Paul or Kwame has anything to add, you can add before we can end this meeting. Thank you.
I think that should be all for now.
Thank you, Kwame.
Yeah, same with me. It's all completed.
Yeah.
Thank you, Paul. So thank you so much. And this is Project Power, and we are grateful to do this presentation. Thank you.
Thank you.